pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner Steck, makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Gwinner, North Dakota at North Sargent High School, the site of tonight's Division B Region 1 District 1 matchup between the Tri-State Tigers and the home team Sargent County Bulldogs. On the call for you here this evening is Nick Furch. I'll be joined by my cameraman Connor Olson here in just a little bit. Hope everybody had a good holiday season, but we are turning the calendar over to 2024, and both of these teams are looking to start off this new year with a win. Looking at both teams coming into this one, the Tri-State Tigers are 1-5 on the season, and the Bulldogs are 4-1 coming off of a loss their last time out. But first, let's focus on the visitors. The Tri-State Tigers had a chance to talk to head coach Adam Kruger prior to tonight's contest, and one of the big parts that he had to say about his squad is that they have been a really fun group to work with. The 1-5 record may not be something that they're necessarily the fondest of, but they have been playing very, very well throughout the season, as well as playing as a strong collective team. That is something that Coach Kruger really wanted to emphasize. His keys to the game here this evening is taking care of the basketball, as well as trying to be more physical going up against the number 5 team in the state of North Dakota. He knows that they have their hands full, but the Tigers are definitely up for the challenge here this evening. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, as I mentioned, they're coming into this one off of their first loss on the season, dropping to Division A foe Hillsborough Central Valley last Thursday. So the Bulldogs looking to bounce back in this one against a District 1 opponent. Had a chance to talk to head coach Ryan Weber for the Bulldogs prior to this one, and one of his big focuses for his crew is to come into this one with much more pressure on the defensive end. Felt like that was one of the areas that they struggled with their last time out, was really establishing themselves on the defensive side of the floor. So what can they do here in this contest to kind of change that? And pressure was the big one, but also look to see more of a focus on the 2-star seniors in the front court for the Bulldogs in Luke Martinson and Josh Widdish. Luke Martinson coming into this one, leading the Bulldogs with 18 points a game. Widdish not too far behind, averaging a double-double with 17 points, 11.5 rebounds on the season. We will step aside here. We will send it over to our sponsors, and we will be back for the opening lineups and national anthem here from North Sargent. You are watching on yourliveevent.com.
Indeed.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
We are just about ready to get set for the starting lineups here in this one from North Sargent. We will first get a look at the starting lineups for the visiting Tri-State Tigers. Starting for the Tigers first is going to be the 6'1" junior number 0, Brody Steenblock. And number 2, the junior guard, 6 foot, Jackson Steffens. The 5'11" senior guard, number 12, Isaiah Rydell. The 6 foot senior guard, number 20, Caleb Foltz. And the 6 foot junior forward, number 32, Zach Smith. The head coach, once again, for the Tri-State Tigers is Adam Kruger. He is assisted by Kirby Steffens.
Now let's make some noise for the home team on the scoreboard here, Sargent County Bulldogs.
Now to turn it over to the starters for the Sargent County Bulldogs. They are starting with their sophomore guard, 5'10", number 0, Jace Fury. The senior guard, 6'1", number 1, Nick Hansen. The 6'4" senior forward, number 24, Luke Martinson. The senior forward, standing 6'5", number 35, Josh Widdish. And the 6'1" senior forward, number 55, Grady Wheelander, rounding off the starting 5 for head coach Ryan Weber's Bulldogs team. As I mentioned, Bulldogs coming into this one ranked at number 5 in the most recent coaches poll around the state of North Dakota, falling from that 3 spot after their loss to the Burros. Definitely looking to bounce back in this one against the Tigers. Just about ready to get set as Josh Widdish and Caleb Foltz set to tip off here for both teams. And the Bulldogs are going to control the tip. Nick Hansen going to start off and immediately streak his way towards the hoop. But he loses that one going out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by the Tigers as it went off one of the support beams on the backboard. I believe that was Jackson Steffens who may have gotten a hand on it. Fury into Wheelander. Wheelander lets it go and off the mark, but good offensive rebound there gathered by Jace Fury, and he's going to draw a foul on the Tigers. Early on here in this one, foul is going to be on number 32, Zach Smith. Smith, the junior forward, picking up his team's first here, 10 seconds into the ball game. Martinson getting the tip. The Tigers coming out in a man-to-man defense. Good hands there by Foltz, but Martinson, mid-range, fall-away jumper is good. As I mentioned, Martinson coming into this one averaging 18 points a game. Leading scorer last couple times out as Smith gets that one to go. Good job there by Zach Smith, able to get the Tigers on the board. So Hansen able to once again make his way into the lane, but good job there by the Tigers to play good defense and solid offense there in the backcourt as that shot from Foltz is off the mark. Rebound gather controlled by Wielander. So a minute into this one, we will see the half-court set here for the Bulldogs as Martinson, far side elbow. He's going to rise up, get it inside to Widdish, and Widdish, no good. Good swarming defense there on the inside. We'll give credit on the rebound to Zach Smith, but plenty of Tigers there on the defense against Widdish. Three-point shot from Rydell is good. Senior guard getting the first three-point bucket here on the evening, courtesy to the Tri-State Tigers. Down low to Martinson, guarded by Rydell. Spins baseline, takes it up strong, and Martinson fixed the headband a little bit as he has the first 4 points for the Bulldogs here in this one. A little bit of a run and jump style pressure here put on. Good recovery defense there as able to get inside is Brody Steenblock. Good job there by the Tigers. 3 Tigers in the scoring column so far in this one. Martinson, the lone Bulldog to score 2 minutes into this one. Widdish, dribble drive, kicks out to Wielander. Wielander hesitates on the 3, gets it to Martinson. Martinson takes it to the hoop, left-handed finish. And he's going to be able to convert with an opportunity to convert a 3-point play. Good job there by Martinson, being able to switch to his offhand. And he will go to the line for the 3-point opportunity. That foul was on number 12, Isaiah Rydell, his first, as Martinson has all 7 of the Bulldogs points to tie it up here in this one. Rydell might have got a little more of the contact there than Martinson did on that one, but good to see him still hanging in tough there as a Bulldogs defender is going to be called for a foul, and that'll be on number 0, Jace Fury. So the first foul for the Bulldogs belongs to Fury as Stefan set to inbound here for the Tigers. Rydell able to collect it. Good hustle there by Hansen. Rydell is going to draw the foul, and they are going to give him the shooting foul on this one. We'll see who they call it on. I believe that is going to be on number 55, Grady Wielander, his first, team second. So Isaiah Rydell to the line, looking to shoot 2 here for the Tigers. First shot here from Rydell is good. 4 points for Rydell early on here in this one. Second free throw coming here from Rydell is good. So 2 for 2 trip there. 5 points for Isaiah Rydell. Tigers leading in this one by 2, just about 2.5 gone. Nice jump there by Caleb Foltz. He's going to take it right to the rack and draw the foul. And that foul is going to be on number 0, Jace Fury. So that's 2 early fouls for the starting guard for Coach Ryan Weber in this one. Nice job there by Caleb Foltz, able to read that pass and taking it up physical there in the transition. So 2 free throws here for Foltz. First one is good. Checking into the game for Sargent County is the senior forward, Colton Cadoon, wearing number 25. So Fury will take a seat with those 2 early fouls. Second free throw here from Foltz is good. So 4 for 4 early here for the Tigers from the charity stripe. As Hansen gets it to Cadoon. Cadoon dribble drive, kick out to Widdish. His 3-point shot is left short. Not sure if Steffens got a hand on it, but either way, great defense there by Steffens to close out on Widdish. Foltz up to Steffens. Steffens looked like he might have been trying to kick that out to Caleb Foltz, but that's going to go out of bounds. Turnover for Tri-State. Widdish guarded by Foltz here in the full court. A little bit of a jump style press there. Martinson has this here. Good screen set by Wielander. Good roll by Wielander. And the shot fake gets his defenders in the air, and he will go to the line now to shoot two. Nice work there by Wielander on the roll, but also good feed inside by Martinson. So Wielander will go to the line for two. That foul was called on number 0, Brody Steenblock, his first, team's third. So free throw here from Wielander, up and good. Two for two trip here for Grady Wielander. Bulldogs 3 for 3 so far here on the evening as Steffens bringing it up the floor, guarded here by Kadoon. So out to Steenblock, out to Smith. Fultz, dribble drive, pull-up jumper just from beyond the free throw line and able to connect. Nice pull-up jumper there by Caleb Fultz. So as we approach the halfway mark, Tri-State leading here early on in quarter number 1. Kadoon, nice find there to get it to Wielander. Wielander able to convert on the inside. Once again, using that shot fake to get a defender in the air. This time able to convert. Wielander coming into this one averaging just under 7 points a game, already with 4 here in quarter number 1. Nice shot fake. Rydell for 3. That's good. Isaiah Rydell, 8 early points here for the Tigers. 2 triples as they lead by 2 possessions here. Whittish on Rydell. Able to get it to Wielander, and again, Wielander able to convert on the inside, and we're going to have our first timeout brought to you by Bank North. We'll take one with them as the Tri-State Tigers leading in this one by 3.
Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
16-13 your score here early in this one, just past the halfway mark in quarter number 1. Tri-State leading over the Bulldogs. Grady Wielander with 6. Luke Martinson with 7, making up the scoring for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Rydell, a pair of triples and a 2-for-2 trip from the line, giving him 8 to lead all scorers as that's stolen, gathered by Kadoon. Hansen looks like he was trying to draw some contact on Rydell, unable to do so, and then he misses his layup opportunity. Good pressure there. Steffens from the corner. Step back, 3 opportunity, tries to get an inside to Smith, unable to do so. Good hustle there by Kadoon, able to get that one to Wielander. Wielander to Whittish. And I believe we're going to have a foul on Wielander. If we do, that is his second. And it is called on him. So a loose ball offensive foul called on Grady Wielander. So we will see number 10, Chauncey Lovett, checking in for the Bulldogs. And for the Tigers, their first substitution off the bench is the senior guard, number 3, Leo Chavez. Fultz looking to take it up, guarded here by Martinson. Run and jump there, played by Hansen. Skip pass to Steenblock, his dribble drive, shot fake, and blocked there by Whittish. Good job there by Whittish, able to defend the shot without fouling. One of the struggles for any big shot blockers. You want to get that emphatic block, but good job there by Whittish, able to keep his feet and tip that one out of play. So about 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock here for this possession. Steffens to Fultz. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Rydell guarded by Hansen. Steenblock out to Fultz. Skip pass to Rydell for 3. And that time off the mark for Isaiah Rydell. Hit his first 2, unable to connect on triple number 3. As we approach 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1, Bulldogs still trailing over the Tigers. Chauncey Lovett's dribble drive blocked from behind, but offensive rebound gathered there by Whittish. That was Fultz who blocked Lovett from behind, but Widdish, right place, right time, able to get this back to just a 1-point game. Martinson strips it away from Fultz, gets it ahead to Hansen, or tries to get it ahead to Hansen. Unable to do so as Zach Smith is going to check back into this one. Brody Steenblock taking a seat. So next foul committed by the Bulldogs will put the Tigers to the line for a double bonus. Tigers still have one to give here in this first quarter. So Fultz guarded here by Martinson. Martinson goes for the reach. Fultz able to get past Rydell's corner three. Off the mark, hitting off the front iron, but side iron from his corner view. Steffens out to Smith. Fultz on the baseline cut, guarded by Widdish. Smith three-point shot off the mark, and rebound gathered there by Hansen. Chavez playing tough full court defense right in the corner. Hansen able to break it, gets it to Widdish, but Widdish unable to handle that pass, and Chavez able to run it down. Good hustle there by Chavez from playing full court defense in one corner to able to grab up that loose ball, and that's going to be a blocked shot. Not sure if Widdish or Martinson able to get the block officially, but either way, that is going to be Tigers basketball here, keeping in about 25 seconds left on the shot clock, just over a minute remaining. Carter Hosford checking in. Nick Hansen going to take a seat here in this one. So one of the real strengths for this Bulldogs team is the depth up and down the bench, being able to play 8, 9, 10 guys pretty comfortably. As Hosford stripped from behind by Rydell. Good job there by Isaiah Rydell. Skip pass up to Fultz. And Fultz looking to just kind of slow it down and reset up the offense here under a minute to go. Fultz dribble drive on Kadoon, and Rydell in the corner somehow gets it. Dribble pull-up shot is good. Double digits for Isaiah Rydell here in quarter number one as the Tigers leading by 3, about a 8-9 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Widdish to Lovett. Lovett gets that one up, and I believe he is going to draw the foul. He is, and have an injury on the floor as number 35, Josh Widdish. We will step aside. 31.6 remaining here in this one.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
18-15 the score here in this one, as Josh Widdish will go to the locker room. If we get any word, we'll let you know. Hopefully he is doing fine. But number 10, the senior guard, Chauncey Lovett, drew the foul, and that foul was called on number 3, Leo Chavez. So that was the Tigers' 4th. So both teams' next foul will put the other to the line for 2. Second free throw here from Lovett is good. So 1 for 2 for Chauncey Lovett. Wielander was the one who checked in. He does have 2 fouls, so something to be cautious of for Wielander. His shot clock's turned off in this one. Smith to Martinson, and Fultz able to get that one up quick over Martinson. Rydell guarding Martinson, just about 10 seconds left to go in this one. Kadoon to Lovett. Lovett, pass fake, gets it to Kadoon. 5 seconds remaining. Kadoon unable to get that one to go as they went to double Martinson. And he had to kick that off to his teammate. The Tigers leading here after 1 quarter of play. The score from North Sargent, Tri-State 20, Bulldogs 16.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
20-16, Tigers leading here in this one. They're led in scoring by Isaiah Rydell with 10 points to lead all scorers. Luke Martinson with 7 for the Bulldogs, followed by number 55, Grady Wielander with 6. On the floor here right now as Colton Cadoon and Zach Smith were fighting for that one. As we're going to have a travel on number 20, Caleb Fultz, on the floor for the Tigers here to start off the second quarter. Jackson Steffens, number 2, number 3, Leo Chavez, number 12, Isaiah Rydell, number 20, Caleb Fultz, and number 32, Zach Smith on the floor for the Bulldogs. James Trainer, his three-point shot is left short. Carter Hosford, Chauncey Lovett, Luke Martinson, and Colton Cadoon. Nice hustle there by Trainer, but Smith able to get that one off. Fultz offensive rebound, and we're going to have a foul called on the play, and I believe that's going to be called on number 24, Luke Martinson. It is. So first foul of the second quarter belongs to Martinson. That's also going to be his first personal foul. So Fultz to the line to shoot 2 as he misses on the first one. Went 2 for 2 from the charity stripe in that first quarter. As Leo Chavez will take a seat and Brody Steenblock back on the floor here for the Tigers. Second free throw incoming from Caleb Fultz. And unable to get it, but offensive rebound there by Steenblock. Poked away by Lovett. Steenblock tries to force that one up. Fultz somehow gets the loose ball. Rydell's 3 is no good. Rebound gathered there by Lovett. Good strong board there by Chauncey Lovett. Guard going up strong to get that one. Trainer up top to Cadoon. Double on Martinson. Martinson, fadeaway jumper is good. As he shakes his head going back up the floor as the double team could not stop Martinson. He's got 9 here early on in this one. Smith guarded by Cadoon. Fultz up top, his dribble drive on Martinson. Martinson sends that one away. Good job there by Martinson, once again able to defend without fouling. As almost a full line change here for the Bulldogs as most of that starting crew is back on the floor. Number 0, Jace Fury. Number 1, Nick Hansen. Number 30, Michael Hoisted. And number 55, Grady Wielander. The group that just came in. Hoisted gets the steal right out the inbounds pass. He goes up strong and basket's good. Good strong take there by Michael Hoisted as he's going to have an opportunity to put the Bulldogs ahead here in this one. That foul is going to be called on number 0, Brody Steenblock, his second, team's first here. So Hoisted to the line for the three-point opportunity. And he is able to convert there. So good job there by Hoisted, immediately coming off the bench and contributing. He's got 3 the old-fashioned way as Leo Chavez back on the floor. Steenblock taking a seat with that second foul. So Fultz bringing it up the floor. Guarded here by Martinson. Bulldogs staying in that man-to-man pressure. Fury guarding Steffens. Fury playing with 2 fouls after he picked those up early in quarter number 1. Fultz dribble drive. Loses it on the drive, but possession's going to stay with the Tigers. 17 remaining on the shot clock. Rydell wanted that one in that far side corner, unable to get it to him as shot fake there from Steffens. Smith is going to get that shot off and blocked by Hansen from behind. As Wielander controls it, gets it back to Martinson. Hansen, far side wing, his dribble drive. Gets it to Martinson, a little lazy. Good job by Steffens, able to poke that one away as Fultz goes up strong, and Caleb Fultz. Solid effort here throughout this first quarter and change from Caleb Fultz. He will go to the line looking to shoot two. That foul is on number 1, Nick Hansen, his first team second. The free throw there from Fultz. First one is good, 3 for 5 here early on in this one. Checking into the game for the first time here this evening is the freshman guard, number 24, Wiley Rydell. Second free throw here from Fultz, left short, tipped up by Smith. Rebound finally gathered there by Martinson. As Isaiah Rydell tries to pick him up full court, Hansen takes it in strong and right hand. Kind of a reverse scoop layup is good for Hansen. So Bulldogs up by 2 here in this one after that free throw made by Fultz, tied it back up. Rydell to Fultz. Fultz up to Steffens. Smith able to hold on to that one. Fultz gets Martinson in the air. His shot fake mid-range shot is no good. Ball rolling around, and finally we're going to have a jump ball called, or we might have gotten a timeout first, and we do, so we'll take one with them. Timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bulldogs lead by 2. (23-21), Sargent County leading, 3 minutes gone here in this second quarter. As Hoisted guarded here by Wiley Rydell. Hansen back out to Hoisted. Hoisted kicks out to Hansen. Hansen able to get his way into the lane and converts this time. So over 2 from inside the paint in that first quarter, 2 for 2. Last 2 times, Hansen has been able to streak his way into the lane for the Bulldogs. He's got 4. We'll step back there. Smith has it far side. Isaiah Rydell. Fultz back up top, guarded by Martinson. Steffens this time for 3. Off the mark, Wiley Rydell to Isaiah Rydell. And Rydell able to get that shot off. A good defense played there by Hansen, able to sky up and make that one difficult. So Rydell scoreless so far in this one. Hansen to Martinson, but they're going to say travel there on Hansen as he was trying to get that one back to Martinson. So turnover by the Bulldogs. Approaching the halfway mark to go here in quarter number 2. Fury, good on-ball defense played there on Steffens, but able to control it. 20 left on the shot clock. Isaiah Rydell tried to get it down low to Fultz, tipped away. Ball is loose. Isaiah Rydell able to control it. And I believe we're going to have a foul called here on number 0, Jace Fury. We are, and that's going to be his 3rd. So Widdish in the locker room with an injury, and now we're going to have, looks like they might have called that on Nick Hansen. At least that's what the scoreboard here in North Sargent is telling me. Thought they may have called that on Fury. Either way, that shot by Fultz is missed, and rebound gathered there by Martinson. Good screen and roll there by the Bulldogs, but there's going to be an offensive foul called here on Wielander, and that's going to be his 3rd. So I believe that foul previous trip may have been called by the official on number 0, Jace Fury, giving him 3. But a for sure third foul on Grady Wheelander. So good steal there by Hansen. Hansen tries to get it to Martinson, but off of somebody's knee. As we're going to have a travel here as Rydell unable to keep his footing, and he might be a little shaken up here. Hopefully he's okay after he took an awkward fall. Martinson, nice spin move, and he's going to pick up the foul. I believe that might be called from behind on number 2, Jackson Steffens. And they're going to say that that was actually on the floor. So the Bulldogs are going to have this one underneath. Chauncey Lovett checked in to the game for the Bulldogs there after that foul. Lovett gets it into Martinson. Martinson, spin move, take off the glass. Good touch there by Martinson. 13 points for Martinson, leading all scorers here in this first half. Rydell leading the way for the Tigers with 10. Still unable to score here. Nice shot contest there by the Bulldogs as Steffens is unable to convert there. James Traynor has this one. He's left alone for 3, and that one left off the front iron. Rebound gathered there by Zach Smith. As we are going to have a timeout called here by the Tigers. And we'll take one with them as this timeout brought to you by Bank North, 27-21. Sargent County leading in this one.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education for the students. For more information, scan the QR code on screen, stop by the Sargent Central School District, or find the Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars page on Facebook. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Joe's Egg Supply, Koo Jansen family in memory of Isaiah, and Stock Growers Bank.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
27-21, Sargent County leading in this one. They trailed at the end of quarter number 1, playing much more aggressively here on the defensive end, getting good shots on the offensive end. Couple shots unable to fall for the Tigers. Rydell able to get that one, and he misses the layup. Good help side defense played there by Hansen coming over. As Cadoon skip past to Hansen. Hansen, his dribble drive, he'll take that one right at Fultz. And they're going to call an offensive foul here on Nick Hansen. And because it was a charge, that 5th team foul will not lead to 2 shots for the Tigers. And once again, looking at kind of the scoreboard here, but also the official scorekeeper just across the way from me. Scoreboard here in North Sargent says 3 fouls on Hansen, but I believe they missed one on Fury earlier. So Fury has 3, Hansen has 2. And good defense played there by the Bulldogs as Colton Cadoon putting pressure on Zach Smith, and Lovett doing a great job playing some help side defense as well, as the intensity once again picking up here as Smith unable to convert. Lovett, able to grab the rebound. And once again, that tenacity on the defensive end contributing well for the Bulldogs. 3-point shot from Martinson off the mark, but Cadoon back out to Martinson. He'll take this one inside and gets that one to go off the glass for Martinson. Good job there by Colton Cadoon, able to keep that possession alive. And once again, defense turning into offense as they do a little bit of a run and jump there I believe Trainer's going to pick up the foul. He is. So Isaiah Rydell will go to the line to shoot two. That foul on Trainer is his first. So Rydell looking for his first points here of quarter number 2, his first free throw. He is up and good. 2 for 2, the first trip he had in quarter number 1. As Carter Hosford will check in for Hansen. Second free throw upcoming for Isaiah Rydell. 2 for 2, 4 for 4 on the evening here in this first half for Isaiah Rydell. He has 12 points leading the way for the Tigers. Martinson with his 15. He loses it. Good strip there by Rydell. Fultz going to take it right at Trainer. And good job there by Caleb Fultz. Able to take off or defense down into offense. And Trainer is going to be called for a travel. Good job there by Isaiah Rydell and Caleb Fultz. Able to force a turnover. Now that 8-point lead is shrunk in half. As there's just over a minute to go here in this first half. Tigers trailing. Doing a good job kind of counteracting this over-aggressive nature by the Bulldogs. And we're going to have an offensive foul on this end. As Rydell is going to pick up the offensive foul. Good job there by James Trainer, willing to step over and take that one. So Rydell picking up his second. Coach Weber telling the rest of his crew, let Martinson take it up the floor. Hosford out to Trainer. Trainer shot fake, gets it to Kadoon. Kadoon to Martinson. Martinson takes it right at Rydell, floats it up, no good, gets his own miss, and gets that one to go off the glass. 17 first half points for Luke Martinson. As the shot clock turned off here in this one, looks like the Tigers might be settling for the final shot here of the first half. Isaiah Rydell, the one on the floor, guarded here by Carter Hosford. Hosford going to put a little bit of pressure on him. And we're going to have a hand check called here on Carter Hosford. And that'll put Rydell to the line to shoot two. 4 for 4 here in this first half. He's going to have 2 more opportunities here. So that foul was on Carter Hosford. And first free throw from Rydell is good. Set to check into the game for Rydell. If he makes this one, is number 5, Jaden Lick. Maybe he'd want to protect the foul situation there for Isaiah Rydell, as he is going to go 6 for 6 here in this first half. 14 points to lead the Tigers, and Lick will come in now as Hoisted gets the full court pass. Kadoon. And Kadoon is going to get credit for going up for the shot as Lick tried to draw the charge, but going to be called for the blocking foul. A little surprised that Kadoon is getting the 2 shots there, as that would have just been number 4 team, but they're saying he was in the motion to shoot. So Isaiah Rydell is going to check back into the game here if given the, or no, he'll get the opportunity here after the made free throw there by Kadoon. So 7.5 remaining for the Tigers possibly. Second free throw there from Kadoon, up and in. So good job there by Kadoon into Fultz, and issue at the score table. I believe it should be 7.5 on the clock. It is. So they put 7.5 back on the clock. As Isaiah Rydell gets this one. Gets it ahead, or tries to get in ahead to Fultz, but that's going to go out of bounds. 2.2 remaining, so the Bulldogs still have a shot here for an opportunity here. Martinson, half-court heave is no good. as there's a little bit of hesitation, but either way, that is going to be the end of our first half of play. And Sargent County, after trailing in quarter number 1, they're going to come out of this first half leading 33, Tri-State 27. We will step aside and we'll be back with first half highlights as well as a look around the rest of the state to see what we can give you for out-of-town scoreboard, as well as a look ahead as to what both teams have going on at the start of this 2024 calendar year. Sargent County leading in this one, 33, Tigers 27.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
for Ingen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Welcome back to North Sargent, as Sargent County is leading over the Tri-State Tigers 33-27 after one half of play. Looking at some of the stats in the first half for both of these teams. First, we're going to look at the Bulldogs, whose leading scorer is number 24, Luke Martinson. He had 15 points in that first half, nearly matching his season average of 18 in just one half of play. Grady Wieslander was able to add 6, as well as Nick Hansen with 4, and then about 6 points coming off the bench between Hoisted's 3, Cadoon's 2, and Lovett's 1. As for the Tri-State Tigers, they're being led in scoring by their senior guard, number 12, Isaiah Rydell. He has 14 points. For the Tigers, Caleb Foltz has 9, and then Brody Steenblock and Zach Smith each were able to add 2 points there in that first half. So the Tigers led by 4 after one quarter of play. They led 20-16. But the defensive effort and intensity there by the Bulldogs definitely increased in that second quarter. One of the big points to notice is the leading scorer for the Bulldogs, averaging the double-double, Josh Whittish, went out with an injury at the end of that first quarter. Do see him back on the bench for Sargent County, but his knee is wrapped up, so don't believe we will see number 35 here for the rest of the evening. So that'll be something to watch here in the second half for the Bulldogs. As for the Tigers, hopefully they are able to continue up their hot shooting they had in that first quarter. That was something that definitely changed in that second quarter. Some shots were not falling that were in that first one. Looking around at some of the area scores, something that both of these teams are going to be paying attention to out of Region 1. The Oaks Tornadoes and South Border Mustangs are going to be playing later on this evening. That game is being played out in Ashley. This is the only, Napoleon Gackle Streeter lost earlier to New Rockford Cheyenne. Non-region game for Napoleon, but still a Region 1 opponent. Looking at some other scores at the end of one quarter of play in girls basketball, the Richland Colts leading over the Hankinson Pirates. That'll be a matchup that the Sargent County girls will have later on this week, is the Hankinson Pirates, so something to watch for you Bulldogs fans at home. Keep track of that score. We'll try and give you any updates as we are able. So as we get ready for our second half of play, the Tigers are going to be starting the second half the same way they started the first, with Brody Steenblock, Jackson Steffens, Isaiah Rydell, Caleb Foltz, and Zach Smith on the floor. And the Bulldogs will insert Colton Cadoon and Josh Whittish's spot. Otherwise, they're starting Jace Fury, Nick Hansen, Luke Martinson, and Grady Wieslander to start their second half of play. So Bulldogs with possession here first. Cadoon, his dribble drive kick out to Fury. Fury still without a shot attempt here. Is Cadoon from 3. That is off the mark. A good strong board there by Steffens. He's going to get it up ahead near sideline to Caleb Foltz. Back up top to Steffens. 2-3 defense being played here by the Bulldogs. Played majority of a kind of run and jump man pressure there in that first half. Rydell gets it to Smith down low. Short corner shot, no good. Nice weak side board there by Cadoon. Martinson, he's going to take this one right to the hole and unable to convert there on Martinson, as 3 Tigers playing solid interior defense there. Smith down to Rydell. And Rydell able to score there. Little lazy getting back there. As Martinson taps his chest there, says, that's on me. Hansen to Martinson, and Martinson makes up for it on the other end. Getting his first bucket. So the leading scorers for both of these teams, each with 2 points here to start off their team's second half. Steffens, shot fake. Rydell, skip pass to Foltz. Foltz has it back here, shot fake. Rydell tries to get it down low, but Martinson with the steal, one-hand cradle there, and he'll bring it up the floor here for Sargent County. He gets it to Fury, screen set by Cadoon. Cadoon looked to roll off of it, but a little crowded. Double team there on Martinson. Hansen able to convert. Good job there by Hansen. So slow start on the interior there by Nick Hansen, but 3 layups here since that first quarter. He has 6. Steffens up to Foltz. Once again, that 2-3 defense being played. Fury and Hansen manning the top, inside to the middle. This is Rydell. His shot off the mark. Rebound gathered there by Hansen. Anytime you have that 2-3, you want to try and get it to the middle of that defense. Cadoon down to Wielander. Nice find there by Colton Cadoon with that little slip pass to Wielander, and that's going to draw a timeout by head coach Adam Kruger as the Bulldogs able to get the lead up to double digits. Timeout brought to you by Bank North. We'll be back here from North Sargent. Bulldogs leading 39-29.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
$39-29 the score here from North Sargent. Bulldogs able to take a 6-point lead into the second half, extending it out to 10 points. Points kind of spread out here between Martinson, Hansen, and Wielander. As Wielander has now 8 points, Hansen 6, and 17 for Martinson. Rydell the only bucket for the Tigers here in this second half. 2.5 gone here in the third quarter. Rydell inside to Foltz. Foltz out to Steffens. His 3-point shot off the mark. Once again, a weak side rebound gathered there by Cadoon as Fury is going to settle this one down. Gets it to Wielander. Wielander spin move somehow. Grady Wielander able to get that one up and in. He is in double digits for the Bulldogs. As Coach Weber calling for a little more aggressive zone defense played there. Nice turnaround jumper there by Caleb Foltz. He is in double digits now for the Tigers. Lead cut back down to 10. Cadoon near side here, guarded by Steenblock. Rolled there by Martinson. Martinson skies up over Smith. In and out. Good rebound there by Isaiah Rydell. Good step over defense there after a nice roll by Martinson. Steenblock. Tip pass by Hansen, gathered by Rydell into Foltz. This is Steenblock. Batted away by Hansen, up top to Steffens. His 3-point shot, once again off the mark as Fury almost picked up his 4th, and we'll see who this foul is called on. And Martinson looks to be the guilty party. He is. Well, probably a relief because Wielander was in that area. He has 3 fouls, so Martinson picking up foul number 2. To the line now, shooting 2 for the Tigers is number 2, Jackson Steffens. He was held scoreless in that first half. A pair of missed triples here in quarter number 3. Second free throw coming up here for Steffens, and he is going to get in the scoring column and get this lead cut back down to single digits here for Sargent County. Screen set by Wielander. Pick, pop. 3 off the mark, but Fury almost does finally gather the offensive rebound, and Martinson able to get that one to go, and didn't even notice. Martinson does add some blood, changing from number 24 to number 34. He is 19. Steffen's three-point shot from the corner, off the mark. Rebound gathered there by Fury. So Fury going to get it under control. Martinson has it back. Wielander's going to set the screen. Martinson's going to go opposite of that. Cadoon's three-point shot off the mark. Isaiah Rydell able to scoop down the rebound. Under halfway to go here in quarter number 3. It's been all Bulldogs here in this one, or at least in this quarter, excuse me. Smith near side corner. Skip pass to Isaiah Rydell, left alone for 3. That's good. Isaiah Rydell with his first triple since the first quarter. He has 19. Wielander unable to handle that pass from Cadoon, and Rydell able to get the steal. Rydell, nice, easy Euro step finish there. And that is 21 points for Isaiah Rydell. We've got a timeout called on the floor by the Bulldogs. This timeout brought to you by Bank North. The lead cut back down to 6. Tigers looking to storm their way back.
Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
43-37, Sargent County leading in this one. Lead up to 12, cut back down in half here as we are back down to the halftime deficit for the Tigers. A couple of substitutions after that timeout. Number 2, James Traynor. Number 10, Chauncey Lovett. And number 30, Michael Hoisted on the floor for the Bulldogs. And for the Tigers, number 24, Wiley Rydell checking in. I believe it was Jackson Steffens is the one who took his seat there. As Hansen able to drive in, and he is going to be called for the charge. Good job there by Caleb Foltz, willing to step in and take that one. That's 3 fouls now on Hansen. So 3 Bulldogs in foul trouble, already a man down with Whittish out for the remainder of this one. As Carter Hosford into the game now for Nick Hansen. Rydell guarded here by Traynor in that 2-3. Foltz turnaround fadeaway jumper off the mark. Rebound gathered there by Martinson. And Martinson will take it up the floor. He gets it to Hoisted. Hoisted, turnaround mid-range jumper. That's good. 5 points for Hoisted off the bench here for Sargent County. Lead back up to 8. 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Foltz, far side wing, gets it back up top to Rydell. Isaiah Rydell, that is. Wiley Rydell back to Isaiah. This is Foltz for 3. And in and out. No good. Rebound gathered there by Martinson. Traynor taking it up the floor, far side for the Bulldogs. Lovett in the far side corner. Tries to bounce pass it there to Martinson. Ball's batted around, but possession is eventually going to stay with the Tigers, as they're going to say last touch by Foltz. Maybe a little of a weird spin on that pass, as Martinson kind of talking to Lovett there how he wants to receive that post-entry pass. Martinson, 3-point shot off the mark. Hoisted, good hustle there, but tracked down by Smith, ahead to Steenblock, and Steenblock able to get Martinson in the air, but good job by Martinson to not foul. 4 points now for Brody Steenblock, as lead once again cut down to 6. Approaching a minute remaining here in this one. Lovett out to Hosford. Hosford's 3-point shot off the mark. Martinson fighting for the board, gathered here by Caleb Foltz. He's going full court, and Lovett did a good job playing transition defense, but lead cut back down to 4. So closest this game has been since the second quarter. Tigers able to come back from 8 to make it down to this just 4-point lead. Love it to Trainer. Working it down to Martinson. Martinson! That's good, and he will go to the line now. Looking to convert the 3-point play. Foul called there on number 20, Caleb Fultz. His first, team's first here in quarter number 3. Free throw here from Martinson off the mark. And Martinson also with 21 now. This is out to Wiley Rydell. His corner 3, no good. And now the shot clock's going to be turned off after Martinson was able to get that board. Hoisted left alone in the corner. This is Hosford. Martinson top of the key. Hoisted his corner 3 off the mark. As there's 10 seconds remaining here in this one, Tigers have a chance to make this a 1-possession game here. 5 seconds remaining. Rydell working on Hosford. Rydell shots no good, as an exciting third quarter of play saw a lead of 12 for the Bulldogs, cut down to 4 by the Tigers. We will be back for what is sure to be an exciting fourth quarter here from North Sargent. Bulldogs leading by 6.
Loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A pair of 21-point scorers for both teams as Martinson and Isaiah Rydell continuing to battle it out for their teams, trying to get them to the finish line here in this one. Looking at some scores from around the area. First for girls basketball, the Richland Colts leading the Pirates 29-22. Also another Region 1 matchup between Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion Lobos, and Enderlin Eagles later on this evening. As the Tigers will start off with possession here in the fourth quarter. They get it to Fultz, mid-range jumper, no good. Martinson able to tip the ball around, gather the rebound. Martinson's joined on the floor by James Trainer, Chauncey Lovett, Carter Hosford, and Michael Hoisted. As for the Tigers, they have number 0, Brody Steenblock, the one who tipped that one out of play. Isaiah Rydell, Caleb Fultz, Wiley Rydell, and Zach Smith on the floor for the Tigers. As Martinson is going to be called for a foul there. Excuse me, for a travel. I believe I said foul. That's my apologies. No foul there, travel on Martinson, so turnover by the Bulldogs. We'll give the Tigers possession here. Once again, an almost complete line change set to check in for the Bulldogs. Next dead ball. Rydell to Rydell. His three-point shot is good. Wiley Rydell makes this a 1-possession game for the Tigers. Hosford down to Martinson. Martinson, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound gathered there by Wiley Rydell. Tigers have a chance to either tie this one up or get it to within 1 point. And that shot by Fultz. We'll see what the call is. I believe it's going to be an offensive foul on Caleb Fultz. It is. Good job there by Michael Hoisted, stepping in front, drawing that charge. That foul on Fultz is going to be his second. So Fury, Hansen, Cadoon, and Wielander back into the game for Sargent County. Martinson continuing to play in this one. Good defense played there by Wiley Rydell on Fury, but Fury able to break him down. Gets it inside to Wielander, and Grady Wielander with 12 points here as the double team on Martinson. Good vision there by Luke Martinson, able to find his fellow senior teammate As lead back up to 5. Isaiah Rydell, fall away jumper, gets the shooter's roll. He's got 23 to lead all scorers here. Fury's nice behind the back move. His dribble drive gets it to Martinson, and Martinson able to convert. Good job there by Jace Fury, able to find Martinson on the block, and Martinson will now go to the line for a chance for a 3-point play. That foul is going to be called on number 0, Brody Steenblock. As Martinson looking to convert the 3-point play here. Leaves that one short, rebound snatched there by Kadoon. Kadoon's 3-point shot is good! Colton Kadoon, step back 3, and that's going to cause a timeout as the gym is rocking here in North Sargent. Exciting play there by Colton Kadoon, able to keep that possession alive and convert for the Bulldogs. They lead in this one by 8. This timeout brought to you by Bank North.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
54-46, Sargent County leading in this one after a very exciting play there by Colton Kadoon, able to get the offensive rebound off the missed free throw, step back and hit the first 3 for Sargent County here this evening. But the Tigers have shown they will not quit in this one, as Isaiah Rydell has it far side wing, guarded here by Hanson. Fury on Wiley Rydell. Caleb Foltz out to Wiley Rydell. His corner 3 is good! Matching 3-point bucket. Second triple here for Wiley Rydell coming off the bench. As Fury gets it to Hanson. Hanson down low to Wielander, and Wielander again doing a phenomenal job on the low block. He's got 14. Caleb Foltz up top to Isaiah Rydell. A little more focus being placed here on Isaiah Rydell. Help side played there by Kadoon, and we're going to have a jump ball called as Kadoon did a good job digging down on the help side there on Caleb Foltz. And that is going to be possession in favor of Sargent County. As Kadoon gets this one and throws it away. Caleb Foltz able to easily get that one. Isaiah Rydell, shot fake, pull-up jumper over Martinson, no good. Fury able to gather that board. Good job there by Jace Fury. Hanson, he's going to step back, set this one up. Cross-court 3-point shot from Fury, off the mark. Rebound by Kadoon, high off the glass, no good. Rebound gathered by Caleb Foltz. As the Bulldogs back in a man-to-man, majority of that third quarter was played in 2-3. Wiley Rydell out to Steenblock. This is Caleb Foltz. His mid-range pull-up jumper is good over the rising Martinson. Good job there by Caleb Foltz. Hanson has this one guarded by Isaiah Rydell. Down to Martinson. Martinson over the double team. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Brody Steenblock able to come out with that one. Rydell out to Foltz. Foltz mid-range pull-up jumper. This time no good. As Martinson going to slow this one down as we are under halfway remaining here in the fourth quarter. Lead cut back down to 5. Kadoon gets the screen from Fury. This is Hanson. It's a screen from Wielander. Fury to Kadoon. Approaching 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kadoon cutting, gets it to Wielander on the opposite block. Grady Wielander again owning the interior for the Bulldogs. Shot fake by Smith, guarded by Wielander. as that's thrown away. Good job there by Brody Steenblock, able to keep that from going over and back. Smith up to Wiley Rydell. His step back fadeaway jumper, no good. Good rebound there by Wielander, and we're going to have a loose ball foul called on Zach Smith. That's going to be his second, team's third, as we're about 3 minutes to go here in this one. So Martinson with 23, Wielander with 16 for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Cadoon gets the screen from Martinson. Martinson sets up on Steenblock. Cross-court skip pass to Hansen. His three-point shot off the mark. Unable to get to the board. Rydell forward to Fultz, and Fultz able to get that one to go. 17 points for Caleb Fultz as it is back down to the 5-point game. Hansen tries to dish it down to Wielander, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor, as it looked like Steenblock was the one who got kind of tangled up with Wielander. Good strong play there by Wielander, as it looks like number 2, Jackson Steffens, taking the floor here. Wiley Rydell looks to be a little shaken up. Hopefully just the wind knocked out a little bit. Wielander, dribble drive, kick out to Fury. Fury shot fake out to the corner. Hansen, his three-point shot off the mark. Offensive rebound by Cadoon, gets it to Martinson. Martinson spin move, no good. Offensive rebound gathered this time by Wielander, and he's going to draw the foul, and I believe that foul is going to be called on number 0, Brody Steenblock. And if it is, that is his 5th. It is. So Brody Steenblock has fouled out of this contest. Steenblock finished the game with 4 points. Wiley Rydell back in for Steenblock. That foul was the 5th team foul. So Wielander will go to the line now with an opportunity for 2 free throws. First free throw here from Wielander is good. He's got 17. 2:17 remaining here. 6-point game. Sargent County leads. Second free throw from Wielander, no good, but Martinson able to get the offensive board, and Luke Martinson leading the way with 25 points. Double-double for Martinson after that offensive board. Isaiah Rydell gets Hansen in the air. He draws the foul and gets that one to go. As Rydell will not be out-dueled, as he gets that one to go, and he has an opportunity now for a 3-point play. That foul was called on Nick Hansen, his 4th, team's first here. So free throw left short there by Rydell. Good job by Cadoon, able to get the board there on that free throw. Looking inside to Wielander, as we're going to have a timeout called by the Bulldogs. Timeout brought to you by Bank North. We'll step aside. Bulldogs looking to close this one out. They lead 61, Tigers 55.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
61-55, Sargent County leading in this one. They have the ball after a timeout was called. Bulldogs left with just 1 foul remaining. That ball is tipped on the inbound. There's a little bit of confusion on the play there. Not exactly sure what it was, but crowd below me was getting a little excited as Fury kicks it to the corner to Hansen. Kadoon out to Hansen again. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Martinson rises up. 3-point shot, no good, but Kadoon gets the offensive rebound and kicks it back out to Martinson. So full shot clock here as the Bulldogs look to just work this one around. Any foul by the Tigers will put Sargent County to the line as we have an illegal pick called here on Colton Kadoon, his first, team second. Well, talking to head coach Adam Kruger prior to this one, he believed that his team had an opportunity against the Hankinson Pirates, but Colton Kadoon, drive blocked there by Fultz. Good job there by Zach Smith, his hustle, able to get back down and get that board as Kadoon unable to convert on the opportunity, and I believe we also had a loose ball foul on Kadoon. We did, so that's his second, team's third, minute 4 remaining. Before the inbound, we've got a timeout, this time called by the Tigers. Timeout brought to you by Bank North. We'll stay here, though. As I mentioned earlier, I had a chance to talk to head coach Adam Kruger, and he believed that his team had a chance against the Hankinson Pirates earlier on this season. The Pirates currently ranked number 7 in the latest state poll, and that just goes to show the tenacity that this Tigers team has. That 1-5 record is not necessarily indicative of what this team is. So phenomenal continued effort, but we're looking to see what this final minute 4 has in store for the Tigers. As for both teams, they are being led in scoring by their seniors, as Isaiah Rydell has 25 and Caleb Fultz has 17 for the Tigers. Take that stat line and match it over on the other side, as Luke Martinson also with 25 and Grady Wielander with 17 for the Bulldogs. Martinson also has a double-double in this one between points and rebounds. So after the missed shot, rebound for the Tigers, foul by Kadoon, the Tigers will have this one on the opposite baseline as we approach the final minute of play here of regulation. Wiley Rydell, foot on the line, blocked there by Martinson, rebound there by Fury. Ball batted around, and I believe we're gonna have a foul called on Martinson. And if so, that's the last foul to give for the Bulldogs. So any foul committed beyond this point is going to be a shooting opportunity. Smith has this one up top to Rydell. Rydell left alone for 3. No good. Strong board there by Wielander. Wielander gets it ahead to Hansen. And we're going to have a jump ball called here. Possession arrow faces the Tigers. A good, strong effort there by Tri-State, unable to convert on the offensive end, but did a great job there to get another possession as Steffens stolen by Wielander, and Wielander is going to draw the foul. I'm not exactly sure who they'll call this on. It could be on Steffens, it could be on Rydell, and they are going to call this one on number 12, Isaiah Rydell. So that is his third. Wielander 1 for 2 his last time on at the charity stripe. We'll see if he's able to better that performance here. This one, first free throw up from Wielander is good. Bulldogs now lead by 3 possessions. Second free throw here from Wielander, off the mark. So 1 for 2 this time around. Hansen able to gather that one, poked away by Rydell. Just possession will stay with the Bulldogs. Wielander draws the foul there. So Bulldogs need to continue to convert here from the free throw line if they want to seal this one out. 2 free throws upcoming here for Wielander. First free throw up and good. 19 points for Grady Wielander. And once again, a 1-for-2 trip by Wielander. He's going to stay with 19. Foltz, pull up three. Off the mark. Rebound gathered by Kadoon. Tries to save it. Step back three by Foltz. No good. Smith able to get that one to go. And the final timeout for the Tigers is called here, and it is just a 30-second, yes, just a 30-second timeout is all that the Tigers had. So, once again, we'll keep this one here as it is still a two-possession game here after Zach Smith was able to get the putback shot there. So, for the Tigers, you want to foul immediately, hope for an empty trip by the Bulldogs, try and get it up the floor as quickly as possible. 20.7 seconds, still plenty of time remaining here in this one, excuse me, 19.6 seconds. I believe I was looking at the timeout clock. All right, so a little bit of time did come off the clock. It got reset, so 20.7 seconds is what they're going to have on the floor. I'm not really sure what this lineup is here for Sargent County. A little bit of four verts or maybe a curl as Martinson's going to draw the foul there. We'll see if it's called on either Rydell or Foltz. Kadoon may have had some blood on his shorts, so Michael Hoisted, or on his jersey, excuse me. So Hoisted came in for Kadoon. Kadoon changed his jersey. He's now going to be wearing number 3. He is set to check in. Luke Martinson to the line to shoot two. That last foul was called on Caleb Foltz, his third. So first free throw off the mark here for Martinson. Exactly what the Tigers need here. Quick foul. So far 0 for 1. Hoping for a missed free throw if you're a Tigers fan. Free throw here, off the mark. We'll see who they call this on, and I'm not entirely sure. They're going to call a loose ball foul. Wielander is going to be the person shooting, and that foul was called on number 32, Zach Smith, his 4th. So empty trip from the free throw line, but Bulldogs able to do a good job of staying physical. 20 points now here for the senior. Wielander looking to close this one out with his second free throw incoming. And this time, 2 for 2 trip for Wielander as Rydell gets it into Steffens. Steffens 3-point jumper, no good. Rebound gathered by Kadoon, but I believe they're going to call a loose ball foul on Kadoon. They are. So good situation for the Tigers as they are able to at least get to the line now for a free throw opportunity. Caleb Foltz will be the one shooting for Tri-State. He misses his first one. That foul on Kadoon is his third. 9.8 remaining. We'll see if the Tigers take the point or try to get a board, and they're going to make that one here, make it a 7-point game. Fury is going to be the one that draws the foul. So I believe Jace Fury will be the one going to the line now to shoot the free throws. He is. That last foul was called on number 24, Wiley Rydell, his first. And Fury unable to convert his first free throw. Words of encouragement from senior to sophomore as Wielander goes over. Second free throw here from Fury, no good. Martinson gets the board, and Martinson going to draw the foul. So a little confusion as we're lining up this free throw here, but Martinson will go to the line for 2. Isaiah Rydell picked up the foul, his 4th. And 27 points for Luke Martinson here this evening. Rifle pass ahead to Steffens. That three-point shot, no good. Rebound there by Fury. And that'll do it here from North Sargent as the Sargent County Bulldogs able to hold on in this one. They get a victory over the Tri-State Tigers. We will step aside. We'll be back and hear from head coach Ryan Weber, as well as our Enbridge player of the game, Luke Martinson. 67-58, your final score. We'll be right back here from North Sargent.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education for the students. For more information, scan the QR code on screen, stop by the Sargent Central School District, or find the Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars page on Facebook. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Joe's Egg Supply, Koo Jansen family in memory of Isaiah, and Stock Growers Bank.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Final score here from North Sargent. The Sargent County Bulldogs able to hold on 67-58 over the Tri-State Tigers. Bulldogs led by as much as 12 in that third quarter before Tri-State was able to storm their way back and make it back to a 1-possession game late on in that third quarter. But a solid defensive effort from the entire Bulldogs squad, able to hold on, extend that lead out, and finish with that 9-point victory. Luke Martinson led the way in scoring for both sides. He had 27 points as well as 12 rebounds, notching a double-double. Here in this one, Grady Wielander also able to join the 20-point scoring for Sargent County. He had 21. As well as 5 points for Colton Canoon. Michael Hoysted with 4. Nick Hansen, I believe, had 6 or 8 points here as well in this one. So solid effort there by a couple of the starters for Sargent County. Looking over at the Tri-State side, they were led in scoring by their senior guard, Isaiah Rydell, who was able to score 25 points. And Caleb Foltz able to add 18 points for Tri-State as well. So with the loss, the Tri-State Tigers fall to 1-6 on the season, 0-3 in district play. They will be heading back home next week to host the Wyoming Lidgerwood Warbirds down in Rossholt before hosting Enderlin and Maple River to round off their 3-game homestand. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they're going to advance to 5-1 overall in the season, 3-0 in District 1 play. This is a final home game that the Bulldogs have before setting out on the road for 3 straight. They will be traveling up to play close town rival with their contest against the Division A opponent Lisbon Broncos on Friday before turning around to head out west to face Linton HMB as part of a doubleheader on Saturday. We will step aside and we will hear from our Enbridge player of the game, Luke Martinson, here after a quick break.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
I'm joined here by our Enbridge player of the game, Luke Martinson, able to score 27 points as well as getting 12 boards, notching a double-double here this evening. First of all, congratulations on the win. What did this mean for this team bouncing back after a tough loss against the Burros your last time
Thanks.
out?
Yeah, it was good. It was good because, I mean, Hillsborough's up a class, and Tri-State just kind of packed a punch with what they did. It just kind of proved that we can win these tight games, especially when Josh can't finish the game. Guys step up, and we play our brand of basketball, and we continue to grit out these tough victories, and that's what's most important.
You know, you mentioned losing a player in Josh Widdish, but also some of the other guys that stepped up for you. We were talking before we hopped on the offensive rebound on the missed free throw by Colton Gadoon, stepping back, hitting a 3. He had double-digit rebounds here in this one. Wheelander stepping up and getting over 20 points. You know, what does it mean to have such a strong senior-led squad that's able to step up in a situation like this?
I mean, that's crazy. You mentioned those two, and, I mean, we've been playing basketball since, second grade together, and Colton he's a hell of a player, and he's going to do exactly what you ask him. He's not going to make mistakes, and turns out he's going to hit a very important 3, too. And Grady's just going to be that consistent guy who's going to get buckets. It was, I don't know. We all know they can step up. It wasn't a surprise to us. I don't think shouldn't have been a surprise to anybody in the crowd either.
So bounce back, get a win, you head out on the road now after this. Lisbon Friday, turn around, play a very strong Linton team. You know, what does your team have to do to kind of continue to play strong here going out on the road?
I mean, it's different. Lisbon's not too far of a jump, but we're going to be focusing on Linton, just game plan for them. They've got a good player in Jace Jokum. We're just going to continue to play our brand of basketball. Hopefully everybody gets rested up, healthy, and we're going to, get rested up, healthy, and play our ball. All
right, awesome. Well, congratulations on the double-double and the victory. Our Enbridge player of the game, Luke Martinson. We'll step aside and we'll hear from head coach Ryan Weber here after a quick break.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
67-58, the final score. Just heard from our Enbridge player of the game, Luke Martinson. I'm joined by the head coach for the Sargent County Bulldogs, Ryan Weber. And what can you say about the way that your team stepped up here in what turned out to be a very tough physical matchup against this Tri-State team?
Well, I told the guys before the game that Tri-State's record definitely isn't reflective of the kind of team they are. They work their tails off. Crew's got a good bunch there. They're scrappy. Seeing Colton blossom out there, Grady did the same thing. They both stepped up in awesome ways. At the end there, they just had to push through it. It gets hot in this place. They get tired. They had to push through it. It was awesome to see those guys step up.
Looking at the way that your team was able to respond after Widdish went down, went into your bench maybe a little bit deeper with some foul trouble in there as well. What can you say about the effort that you saw out of Michael Hoysted and Colton Cadoon here? Two guys that came off the bench but also played some very crucial minutes for you.
Yeah, that's huge for me. I trust them all. We go 10 deep, and I'll play them any time in the game. I trust every single one of them. You lose a guy like Joshua just during the game, you got to have a few guys step up. So Colton stepped up, Mike stepped up, James added some great minutes, Carter added some great minutes. It's awesome to be able to throw those guys in, and they bring the energy level back up, which is it's super helpful for guys, and it's infectious when they bring that energy off the bench.
Coming off of the loss to the Burros on Thursday, having an opportunity to turn it around, but also facing some adversity, what did this kind of moment from not only your last time out but also to this one, what did this really show you about the crew that you have as you start to venture out on a road trip?
Oh man, they work hard. They work incredibly hard, and you can tell, like Luke just said, they've been playing together since second grade or whatever. You can see that, and I know like these other cats weren't with them when they were in second grade, but this co-op, they've all gelled together. They work incredibly well together, and it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see what we do in practice onto the floor, and it's almost like they can play basketball with their eyes closed with each other. They know where they're going to be. They trust each other, and it's great to see that. And I trust every single one of them go out there and play for me.
All right, awesome. 67-58, the final score here from North Sargent. We'll be back after a quick break. Coach, good luck the rest of the way, and hopefully get healthy, and good luck on Friday.
Right on. Thanks, Verge.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
67-58, the final score here from North Sargent. Once again, just looking at the scoring for the Tri-State Tigers, they were led by their senior guard, Isaiah Rydell, 25 points as well as 3 triples. And Caleb Foltz able to get 18 to be the leading scorers for the Tigers. Are heading back home to host the Wyoming-Lidgewood Warbirds in a district contest before facing the Enderlin Eagles and Maple River Raiders. All of those are going to be region contests, so definitely looking to improve their current standing in District 1 and Region 1. As for Sargent County Bulldogs, they advance to 5-1. They are going to be heading out on the road to face Division A opponent Lisbon Broncos on Friday, and then Linton HMB on Saturday as part of a doubleheader between the girls and boys teams played out there in Linton. 67-58, your final score here from North Sargent. I want to thank my cameraman Connor Olson, as always, for helping me out here this evening. You can head over to yourliveevent.com to see all of the future contests that will be played around the area. The Sargent County girls basketball team is going to be back in action on Thursday. They're heading out to play the Hankinson Pirates. Bulldogs, as we mentioned, the boys team heading up to Lisbon on Friday before both of those squads head out on the road to Linton on Saturday. I am Nick Furch. I want to thank you all for tuning in here this evening and enjoy the rest of your night.